Hi everyone, I'm Adam from the Kiowa Conservancy. Today I'm here to tell you my story, tell you what the Conservancy is up to, and why you should become involved. To help tell the story of why I'm here, I brought a couple objects, and I thought I would use those today as a sort of show and tell. So the first thing I want to share with you is this camera, and this was actually the first camera I ever had, and I got this while I was at Kiowa. And I think my story with Kiowa in the Low Country is very similar to anyone who from out of state. You know, it began before I was even born. My parents came down here for a vacation and fell in love, so I've ever since spending my childhood summers coming to Kiowa, coming to the Low Country, and really getting a taste of all the beautiful wildlife experiences, the history, and the culture that comes with this area. It's the other reason why I've come to work for this organization, apart from spending years down here as a kid growing up, is my love for wildlife and conservation. And that stems from my grandfather. And I brought here today his bird guide. So I've kept this throughout the years. This is what we would use sitting out on his back porch in Indiana, just counting birds coming to his feeders. And I can remember one day we even had, in a couple minutes, 29 hummingbirds that came to his feeders. And so it was him that really shaped my love for the wildlife, love for the outdoors, and it's one of the reasons why I'm here. And I think many of you who are watching, this is why you love Low Country. This is why you came to Kiowa, you came to Seabrook, you live on Johns Island. It's this wildlife, the abundance of birds, the abundance of sea turtles, the marine life, going fishing. This is what makes the Low Country the Low Country. So my last object that I brought, which really isn't an object, is the property that we're at right now. And this is a property that we just acquired. It's along Betsy. It's on Johns Island. And I've really been hoping ever since we started working here that we would move on to Johns Island, and this is a property that when I toured it, I was just blown away with the abundance of habitat. It has salt marsh, it has hummock islands, it has maritime forest. This is something that has been untouched and is being used every day by our resident species. People who don't live on Johns Island, myself included, I think we tend to drive through it and we take it for granted. We don't really appreciate the history and the culture, the green space that it provides. It's time for us to give back and to help protect what we've come to love.